Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Adames brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Joe Panic. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First delivery to him on the way. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he takes ball 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Wendell makes the catch to end the inning. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joey Wendell is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Willie Adames comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
A ball and no strikes. Tellez has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The Jays had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the book.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ji-Man Choi comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, Brandon Lowe, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Now batting, Kevin Biggio, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So here's Tyler Naquin as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at bat, Joe Panic. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's the pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Mike Zunino stands in as he looks at ball one here. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. The 1-0 home. Diaz stands at second with no outs. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
2 strikes.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. And a ball 1-0. Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Joey Wendell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He reached on a single in his first try. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at bat. You remember,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So striding in, Willie Adames set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ball 1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. No balls and a strike to count. Ground ball foul down the left side. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Chopped in front of home plate. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single. To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Again, another foul ball. No dice, it's 2-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
He'll go to the bag for one. Riding in once again, Brandon Lowe. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Well, the play's been made and that retires the side. So it's no run. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Into the box now, Billy McKinney. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. McKinney, a 25-year-old, starts the day as the third leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 30.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Naquin. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Renfroe retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-1 the count now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Now in the box, Mike Zunino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play.
The batter,
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Number 49.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. 1-1 the count. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. That's popped up. And that's a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Reese McGuire will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Adames picks it up. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. For 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Joey Wendell digs in now, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So coming to the plate, Willie Adames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. He singled his last time up. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ji-Man Choi is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. It's taken down and in for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Joe Pennick. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Line toward right center. Kiermaier is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 15.
Digging in and looking for more, Rendell Grichuk. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
There's a swing and a miss as, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jays add. Leading off the inning, Brandon Lowe, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Oh, and he misses it. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So here's Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling.
The right fielder, Joey Wendell.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. 2-0 now. He's ready now. The pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Of their hits, 7 of them have come from at-bats where they were behind in the count. Now, hitting in pitchers' counts is pretty much never the recipe for success, but the fact that they've done such a great job of that today is pretty good proof that these guys are battling every trip to the plate.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, Reese McGuire. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Renfroe is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Ready for another chance? Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter number 8.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Kiermaier is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Hunter Renfroe. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 2 for 8. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Number 8.
Anthony Bass enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And this is on the ground to first, could be two. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in, Yandy Diaz, runner in scoring position with two gone. Too low, 1-0. Bass is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it may be. Coming to the plate now, Joe Penick. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. A ball and no strikes. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a drive out to left center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
The right fielder, number 15.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
The batter, number 44.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter. So,
stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
No balls and 1 strike. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Naquin is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
the right fielder, number 18.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Wendell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Panic is there, and he is in there.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. And he got him as the Blue Jays go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 6-1 the final tally today. Toronto took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Borucki hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't a particularly long outing, but he really did a nice job of keeping his guys in it while he was out there. That's all you really hope for from your starter.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 17 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. So striding forward now, Tyler Naquin, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Hayes on the run for it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
2-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Tellez in foul ground, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a line drive. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Bo Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping up now, Reese McGuire. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hayes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And last half of the second set to go, and here's Renato Nunez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The count now at 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. A dive, but it's off his glove. Nunez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Anthony Santander is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Ready with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Austin wins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Billy McKinney, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. To Iglesias for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Chase Anderson will take the rubber once again after the long delay. It'll be interesting to see how that might affect him. But stepping in to get play started again, Ramon Urias. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Anderson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
He'll try again, 1-2. This is line to left. Naquin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quiet. Randall Grichuk at the plate now as we begin the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 15.
Line to the right side. But therefore it is Davis. He spears it for the first out.
Now batting, number 44.
Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. A base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
McKinney comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dwight Smith Jr. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Up next for the Orioles.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Smith at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Digging in now, Kevin Biggio. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Swinging a looper to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Now back.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Number 2.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 59.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Mancini moving back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The tag, and he's out going for second, but 1 run does. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. Now to the plate, Austin Wins.
The catcher, Austin.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The first baseman,
Chris Davis at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready now, Ramon Urias, runner in scoring position with 2 down. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 0-2. Tried a change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone.
A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. He pulls into third safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So here's Trey Mancini as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
You know, Dero, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly.
Justin Miller takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. 3 runs already home here. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Striding forward now is the DH, Dwight Smith Jr. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
A pause and the 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is into the box. Rowdy Tellez. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the flag court and gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter, the designated hitter.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire pitches a called strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. No one out with a runner at second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 28.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Comes set and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Now a hard liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Line drive to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Richard Blyer takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues and another run batted in.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Santander. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Center fielder.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacant.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roy. Ball flying out of the ballpark.
Count 1-0. Davis.
Anthony Bass takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 52.
The 1-0.
Anthony Bass. Alton.
No outs, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Full count still. Base is empty here with nobody out. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Bass has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And it's quickly 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Orioles. Striding in, Joe Panic. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A 1 pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Michael Rooker takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
A ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic tape.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
In the air now out to right field. Mancini moving back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. Singled homer run in his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Renato Nunez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready now for Baltimore. Dwight Smith Jr. will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. To 1-2 now. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony
Sam Pavilio takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. In now, Anthony Santander. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. McKinney on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Orioles. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Ready once again, Reese McGuire. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Billy McKinney will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The count now at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So here's Tyler Naquin. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe. The throw was offline. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Hunter Harvey will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Panik hits a little over the 270 mark. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Charging in is Santander, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to right.
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half.
Leading off.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Austin Wynns is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him to go down swinging there. Austin Wynns goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Randall Grichuk. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Rowdy Tellez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ballgame for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Bo Bichette. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base.
Will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 9-7 contest.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Santander is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Ramon Urias comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
In now to make something happen. The 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That's 3 straight slides.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Sam Gaviglio gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ken Giles works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs on 22 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Orioles, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is... So here's Tyler Naquin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Tyler Naquin.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this is not the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Lucky.